Welcome to the Real Talk Podcast. If you are here, you are part of the squadron, and we appreciate your input. So if you want, comment below or email in. I have the email up so you can be a part of the conversation. First things first, intros. We got my man, Real Squad Al, a.k.a. Callie Banks. Short clap, short clap.
Short clap.
Got a special guest, my man Stacks, a.k.a. Iron Man, a.k.a. Stony Starks in the building. Short clap, short clap. And you got me, Bryce, him Skywalker. You know, we in the building.
Bryce Wayne.
Bryce Wayne, we in the building. Welcome to the cave. We call this the cave. But yeah, week check. So how's everybody's week, man? What about you, Al?
Been good, man. Watched a couple movies. Went to the Q&A.
Oh, the Q&A.
Yeah.
The creator.
For the creator, yep.
So you got to chop it up with Gareth Edwards, huh?
Yeah, the director, bro. I think from Australia or something. So
all right. We'll get into that in a little bit. I don't want you to go too hard on that. I know that was a big part of your week. All right, go ahead.
I bought a subwoofer for my TV, so
we out here turned up, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to be watching it up in the room.
Did you go on any hikes? I know you're a hiking man, so
yeah, I went on a couple of hikes. Trying to get my fat down.
I'm gonna have to join you on one of those. I need to get in there.
Come on out, man. There's plenty of room in the world.
Might have to shoot a little clip. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Show y'all the terrain, how I look out here in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Stacks? Anything new this week?
Man, nothing really. Just work. Just been chilling. Finally got some off time come week with y'all.
Right on. We've been trying to get Stacks on the pod for a minute, so finally making it happen. My week has been cool. Nothing new. Well, I actually do got something new. Let me show y'all real quick.
Oh,
the Spirit store opened early. You know what I mean?
Oh, snap.
So I was able to come across this bad boy.
Uh-oh. What you got? Dang, bruh.
Wow. Okay.
He got a, weapon of mass destruction over there?
I'm a huge Killer Clown from Outer Space guy, so.
That's a fact.
Yeah, leave that right there, you know what I mean?
That boy hit the collectible mystery box.
Man. Hey, this is a Spirit store exclusive, so you can only get it at the Spirit store, all right? So make sure y'all check out your local Spirit stores. If you're a Killer Clown from Outer Space fan, I will be doing an unboxing of this one of these days. I don't know when, but soon enough.
Turning people into popcorn,
man.
Well, you pulling out some new stuff, man. I brought some stuff.
Brought some gifts? We got gifts?
I'll let you dig in this bag.
Man. We love gifts.
Gift bearing.
Oh, my goodness.
Lola actually picked those out. She actually seen them.
Let me see. What is that?
Oh, okay.
See, I don't even know.
We out here. Batmobiles, they call me Bryce Wayne on the low, so
Let me see.
Damn, okay. This is the animated series. This is the 89 right here. This is me.
Batman forever.
This is my actual car, you feel me?
Bryce Wayne?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Not bad.
Got the Batmobiles. What else we got up in here? Oh, no, you didn't, man. Come on, dog.
You already know,
Elite
man.
Trainer Box? We still collect Pokemon cards over here, all right? We still collect Pokemon cards. It's crazy because I got 2 packs from Japan that has still not opened up yet. Still fresh in the case. I'm thinking about seeing how long I can hold on to that.
So I don't know if you got them.
What?
That.
Oh, no, I don't.
Because I know you got a lot of.
I got a bunch of comic books. We got Young Justice right here. I haven't been collecting a lot of the Young Justices, but I might now because I'm kind of a big fan of my man Blue Beetle. And I know he's in a lot of those. So,
yeah,
okay, my bad, Stacks.
Yeah, see, you kids nowadays, it's not a real toy if it don't got the choking hazard on it.
Oh, another one.
You can't die. You can't die, then it's not real.
Oh, okay, fast. We got the Flash in here, Kid Flash. All right. We have to give these a read. What's this?
Damn, bro. You brought hella.
The one in the, that one's a little, so I entered the little cereal contest.
Cereal contest?
The little cause things.
Oh.
That was actually supposed to be it.
Okay.
I forgot that was.
Oh, these is clean.
Yeah, but
so we got the cereal box guys. We got the what's my man name?
They ended up sending me
Count Chocolate. Okay.
I was like,
right on.
The second one over.
Boo Berry. I forgot other bro name.
Let me see.
But we'll get a close up on these a little later. Here you go. The cereal charms. Right on, my man.
One more. I think it might be an orange one.
Oh, is it? Oh, it sure is.
It's hella clean.
All right.
Right.
Oh, the wolf one. Oh, okay.
Dang,
And they all
bro.
caused out. It's all caused.
That's clean.
For sure.
Real life Santa going over here.
Something slight.
Hey, man.
Tis
Boy
the
came to
season.
the pod bearing gifts. Oh, my gosh,
Damn.
dude. That's what's up. We in
Almost
here.
holiday season too.
Come on, man. Don't make me
What's
cry
up,
right
bro?
now. You know I love gifts.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right,
My
all right,
boy
all right, all right.
Stacks.
Right on.
Stacks came with a stack of gifts.
All right, man. How was your Q&A, man? How was
big,
that?
Man, big out here. Nah, it was cool. You know, they showed us 3 early scenes. Kind of like how we went to go see the Flash, but like I thought it was gonna be, and you know how we thought it was gonna be kind of like already done. But it wasn't. So they kind of got a little bit more to do. But they showed us 3 scenes. I think it was probably like the beginning, middle, and end. They kind of like did that. And then we had director commentary in between that.
Okay. And this is for if you don't know, it's the creator.
Yes.
This movie coming out pretty soon. Gareth Edwards. So it was live, right? But he wasn't actually there at the theater. He was somewhere
in LA.
else. Okay.
He was in LA. But we got to do the QRL code and, you know, ask questions. So he answered one question from some dude that wasn't me, so it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
But,
I'm pretty sure you had to get in there a little early to get the crazy questions.
probably.
There's probably a bunch of people, bunch of critics in there.
Probably. Yep.
Yeah.
But
anything interesting though that he say? Anything?
Well, if you don't know, he did Godzilla and he also did Rogue One.
Rogue One was dope.
My question was, which I wish he would have answered, and if you ever see this, bruh. But my question was, how did his previous works like you know influence this new movie? Somebody asked a similar question, but I feel like he's kind of a nervous Nancy a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So like he didn't really fully answer. Like he was kind of going off into tangents a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
this was an original idea, right?
yeah. That's another thing. He made sure to talk about how like a lot of movies nowadays aren't original, and he said it's actually huge for like a director to get his original idea out. Yeah, I'm kind of like skeptical about that too, because it's like, bro only got like 3-4 movies under his belt, and they already giving him like his own thing. Like that's crazy.
I mean, like I said, Rogue One was good. Godzilla was good, and so I mean, if you got a good track record, and you know you got enough friends in the industry, it can happen. You feel me? So I look at him kind of like how I look at Denis Villeneuve, who did the Doom movie and Arrival. Like he a visionary when it comes to like directing. So I get it. I totally get it. So
I gotta look in his background to see who he know. He knows somebody.
He gotta know somebody.
Yeah, he knows somebody.
Yeah, because I think it's a bunch of sequels and IP movies, something that's based off a book or a comic book. That's like the most major, or you know, even toys like with Barbie or video games with Mario. Yeah. But it's hard to get like an original idea off the ground.
Facts, because it doesn't happen anymore. I was looking at this. I think it was either Ben Affleck or Matt Damon, and they were saying that the fact that people stream a lot of movies nowadays and that they don't buy DVDs anymore, that a lot of like studios don't want to take that risk no more, because you can't make that money on the back end no more.
Oh, the
like
DVDs? That's crazy.
So he's like, that's why you don't see it a lot of like.
No, they don't. They do not drop hella DVDs. It's always going straight to streaming, or you got to have a streaming service or buy it on the streaming service to have it like all the time or forever.
Yeah.
I still fuck with DVDs though. That's crazy.
Nah, I mean, you know, old like us, our age do, but these kids, it's digital world for sure.
Man, that's hella weak.
So yeah, he was saying like that's why you don't see a lot of like, especially like love stories. Like you don't see like a lot of like Goodwill Huntings no more, or like
it's a lot of movies they cannot make or they don't make no more. It's weird. Like those. Goodwill Hunting is a good one. Yeah. But like those
see that
raunchy comedies, like we never gonna get another Superbad.
What about The Interview?
We never. What? Oh my god!
Can you imagine that
coming out right
now?
No,
it's bad.
no,
it's
yeah. It's ugly.
Nah.
It's for sure ugly.
Dodgeball, all that.
Imagine White Chicks trying to come out right now.
That's not happening. They getting canceled real fast. Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Not
that's a
happening.
classic.
It's
That's a
over. I think it
classic.
just had an anniversary not too long. I think it was a 20-year anniversary, was it? Or a 15-year anniversary of the movie?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so it's classics that will never happen again, lightning in a bottle type of thing. But every now and then I feel like we get like a kind of a spark of it a little bit. I feel Strays is not up there, but we got something like The Bridesmaids. That wasn't too far long ago. And then like right before that we had The Hangover. So we won't get those no more. But I think every now and then somebody can creep something in there.
What's the
We're
movie?
the Millers was close.
That was good. That was another one.
That was
Yeah.
All right, what's that
Where the
movie with
Millers
the
was fire.
Asian woman, and then they go to like they're trying to get back to China or something, and she
Oh,
smuggled the drugs in her.
Damn, that just came out.
Yeah, that just came, that's kind of like one of those type of movies.
Okay.
'Cause, you know, it's kind of like.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it, but I seen a trailer.
Man,
And
it could be capped though. It might not
it
be
could
funny
be,
like
right,
that. They
you're
might
right.
be pulling back.
Let me not. Let me not.
Bridesmaids was on point. They was wilding out in there. Melissa McCarthy was hilarious in that. But yeah, it's gonna. We lived through a golden age of comedy as far as
Facts.
stuff like that is concerned. You know what I mean?
We were right at the tip of like pause, but we were right at the tip of
Right.
like where it became too much PC, but also technology was at a point where they can make certain things happen. Like for instance, you know, the campaign where Will Ferrell punched the baby.
The campaign. Oh my god! But I'm gonna have to look it up to see which one of these was closer to like right now, because that was another gem, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Classic.
god.
When they sat down at the dinner table, I need you to tell me anything right now. Bro, I will never forget that scene.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. That
Pick
was
this
classic.
trash up off the beach. Oh my god, my man Marty. Oh god, so many
it like
classic
Kurt.
lines. Oh
Yeah,
goodness, bro.
That shit was funny.
I'm just happy we was able to see movies like that in the theater and get to
Facts.
experience it. You know what I mean? I'm a huge Will Ferrell fan, and just recently seeing that movie Strays, it wasn't up there, but it was decent enough. You know what I mean? I'm like, I get to see a little bit of the past, a little bit. They not, holding nothing back. They fully going in there with it.
That was like Jamie Foxx too, right?
Yep, Jamie
He
Foxx
just
was
came
yeah.
off his little health scare.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
he was
shout
down
out Jamie.
bad. Yeah, shout out Jamie Foxx.
Did they ever really say what was?
I believe he had. I don't want to be wrong, but it could have been a stroke. But they was keeping it really close to the chest with that one.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't making no videos. I think he even came out and said that he didn't even want to because he didn't want nobody to see him like that. So I'm like,
Right.
oh, that's what's up. 'Cause, usually celebrities try to reach out as soon as they can. I think Jeremy Reiner, the dude that got ran over by the snowplow, Hawkeye. That shit was crazy, but he reached out from his little hospital bed, but he was messed up. He almost died for real. So yeah, it'd be crazy when these celebrities get injured or something like that happen to them. When they
Remember
feel
that
like
happened to Jet Li? Like he saved his daughter. They said he kicked the couch.
I never heard about this. Jet Li.
Oh yeah, Jet Li.
Jet Li?
Yeah, he said his daughter was like it was like a tsunami or something, and his daughter was about to get hit by a couch. They said he kicked the couch.
Swear.
I'm like, bro, hell no.
No, I believe it. I believe that. I that's believable.
Yeah, did
That's
he really
crazy.
Go, like, train with the monks and
No.
abstain from everything?
Jet Li is one of them boys.
Yeah, Jet Li
like
for
if
real.
he damn near might be more disciplined than Jackie Chan because the shit that he actually did in real life. But Jackie Chan, he do all his real stunts or
Yeah.
whatever. Everything.
I just recently watched Rush Hour 2.
Uh,
I'm like, and you could tell because like they moving the camera with him, like ain't no cuts and shit. It's
Yeah.
like a one shot, and he like doing backflips and then like flipping over shit. I'm like,
Jackie Chan was that boy. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
he's
Rush
the
Hour
boy
1
for
and
sure.
2.
What was those movies where I can't remember the name of it, but all I remember is him. He was from a different country or something, and he came in and he like met that sister that had a little brother.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Those stunts he was doing,
Yes.
jumping from apartment building to apartment
Dude.
building. Them had some crazy.
It was a
stunts in
crazy
that movie.
scene.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the scene when the gang had cornered him in the alleyway and they got glass. I've never seen this type of torture before. They got a bat. They wrapped like a towel around the bat, and everybody was holding glass bottles, and somebody would walk up and hit the glass bottle towards him as he's standing at the end of the alley, and all this glass is flying towards him. He just getting hella cut up. I'm like, that is shady.
That's shady.
That was creative. I've never seen that happen. And I'm like, bro, that gang is terrifying, bro. They didn't even touch him. They was like, oh, you stay right there. We got something for you.
That be them other countries, bro. They can't have guns, bro. They got guns.
That was supposed to be New York.
Oh, that was New-
It was hard rumble in the Bronx. I'm like, oh no.
That was New York, bro.
That was New York.
Niggas
Man.
getting down like that, bro.
Oh,
They
man.
get run over by a hovercraft too.
Yeah, I think that movie was long. It got pretty deep. I remember, the little bro in the wheelchair was hella funny. 'Cause I always watched the English dub. His voiceover was horrible, but it was hilarious, bro. He got pushed out of his wheelchair. And I think somebody messed up his cushion. My cushion!
Yeah.
They ripped that thing up.
They had stuff drugs
Okay,
in it or something.
he had like a Game Gear, and it had like, you feel me? And they was looking for the Game Gear because I think the Game Gear, like you said, had like drugs in it or something. So he ripped up his cushion, his brand new cushion to his wheelchair. But the voiceover was horrible, but it was so funny. But as a kid, you watching this like, oh man, it's messed up.
Was it on Samurai Cop level?
No, definitely not.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No, Samurai Cop is in his own league. That's like that's on the same level as like The Room and stuff like that. It's so bad that it's good.
Facts.
Rumble in the Bronx was actually good.
It was
the
like
dubbing was just horrible.
It was like an actual movie.
Yeah, it was an actual movie.
For sure.
You seen Samurai Cop?
No, I don't think so.
We might have to bless you with that one day. It's a crazy movie.
It's one of the ones where like if you just like want to get some to drink and then like
have a little smoke or something.
Yeah, smoke or something.
You will not be disappointed.
It's hilarious,
very happy,
bro.
Yeah, nah,
It's
facts.
hilarious. But yeah.
Speaking of crazy movies, y'all heard about what happened at the AMC over here in Bay Street,
Oh man,
Oakland's AMC Theater.
let's talk about these kids, man.
Like over 300 juvenile, and they said it was juvenile.
300 teens, around 300 teens, all linked up on Twitter, some Twitter thread, and they all came to. I guess it was Cinema Day, so all the movie theaters everywhere was like $4 or whatever. But they all, made a plan to come to AMC theaters in Emeryville to, I guess, fight and rob people.
They said it was shooting, stabbing, and robbing.
I looked up a little. I'll try to run a bit of the clip, whatever. But I looked up the news article about it, and I guess one kid was stabbed. It was one gunshot, but they don't know where it came from. And I think only one kid got arrested out of all 300 kids. But I think it started from the theater. Cause I actually had a partner that was, I don't know if you remember Rashid that we went to school with. Mm-hmm. He was up at the movie theater.
Play football?
Yeah, exactly. He was at the theater and he had recorded what was going on inside, and I guess they shut the movie down early. So if you was watching the movie, you had to cut it short, and they had everybody come to the main lobby, but you couldn't leave. And I guess it was a safety precaution.
Bro. Two things. If my kid is the only one that got arrested, bro, you are on punishment forever, bro.
Oh my God,
like,
it's so
you the only one that got caught, bro. You the only one that got caught.
I'm almost sure he had to be the one that did the stabbing. You know what I mean? He was the kid that stabbed somebody. Probably.
Bro. And second of all, bro, watch your kids, bro.
Hey, but they were saying they said, I don't know if this is true or not, but they said a lot of parents was at that all white party that was being thrown. So that's why they was like, that's why all the kids needed something to do. So it was like maybe that had something to factor into it. So like you said, stay at home and watch your kids.
Yeah. But you know how it was back in the day. We was able to, like, especially in high school, middle school, we was able to swindle off and take our little $20 down to the movie theater.
You gotta think about it though. Like we actually wanted to be outside. Like this generation, you almost gotta force them to go outside.
There's that, and I honestly don't think that these parents are thinking that way. Like they probably still thinking in the old school manner, like, just give them a little money and let them, but they got social media obviously now, and the fact that I think it's more we talked about this a little bit, but I think it's more popular to be sliding on whatever, the new slang, which go slide on some shit than actually go holler at a female or something like that. Is that hollering at females is not as popular as it used to be. You might be looked at as a simp or a square. You know what I mean? Trying to go holler at some chicks. Because I for sure remember going to the movies a bunch of times with the squad. You know what I'm saying? We actually going there to go see a movie, but we waiting in line. It's a chick that's fire. You know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, bro. I'll be right back. Let me go spin off real quick and see if I can see the movie with this girl I just seen. You know what I mean? It has been so many times.
Pull your pants up.
You already know what you mean. Don't do it to him, Stacks. It's a move. It's a classic move that we used to do. You know what I'm saying? You know you was a boy if you did this move, but you would walk past a chick, slightly pull your pants up a little bit, and you had a hat on, you just pull it to the back and walk past them and look back a little bit and see if you had your boy watch her and see if she looked at you. And she looked at you, you got her. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely pulled that move though. If she looked, she took. I pulled that move, and I remember, like, you know, I'm gonna have to spin off of her. I'm gonna see y'all after the movie. You feel me?
Skyline's finest right here.
Hey man, chill. But yeah, man, it's been plenty of times, like, you know, we'll go out and, like, you know, the fellas will understand. Like, I'm about to go do this. We'll link up later, or I'll meet back at the house, and I'll tell y'all what happened or whatever. Facts. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't be like, oh, you out of pocket, blood. You leaving gang. Like,
right. Y'all got it twisted, bro.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That would be the only question. Like, where are partners at? Can we link up next time? Tell her to bring her partners through when y'all get done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was never going out to just fight and rob, bro.
No.
Like, what is going on, bro?
That was never.
We fighting. We going underneath somewhere where ain't nobody be no adults.
It's not a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm trying to get my ones.
We didn't have social media like that, though.
We didn't. We had, at the time, I think MySpace and Facebook was at this peak. But it wasn't nobody. We didn't have like AIM, we had AIM, but all the phones, like, I had a phone that didn't have a camera on it for the longest. Like, we couldn't record everything. That's crazy.
I remember when that first came up, bro. That was wild. Man.
What, recording? Oh my gosh, bro!
Videos were getting leaked and how much stuff.
Bruh, we was at the school of leaks. Like,
people's lives was getting ruined, bro.
Ruined.
Early age, bro. Your life
will never
done.
forget. I tried not to say no names, but I remember this girl. Two of my partners shot a video with her in the parking lot, and one of my partners is cool. You know who I'm talking about. We'll talk about it after. But he was like, blood, I told this nigga not to say nothing about the video. The first thing he went and did was made a mass text and posted that thing and sent it off. I'm talking about when I went to lunch, bro. It was like the movies, bro. When all the kids is in the hallway like this. Oh my God. It was literally like that, bro. I would never forget it, bro. I remember the girl name, everything. But it was just so crazy, bro.
That camera phone. I mean, now it's like it's part of life now.
It's a gift and a curse. Because, you know, a lot of stuff get caught on camera that we never would have seen if it wasn't around. But then again, it's people abusing that thing.
World Star got real popular.
Facts. World Star came around the same time. Yep.
World Star, they was showing
recording fights. You know what I mean? Like, fights was popular to be recorded and, you know, get spread around. That was... You get World Star, boy. Bruh. That's career ending for sure.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was catty. But yeah, like, I feel like, when we was growing up, we never just went out to just cause havoc, bro. Like, we was trying to have fun, bro. These kids nowadays, they even went to the movies, shut the movies. They even remember when I went to the movies. We did a podcast, or when I went to the movies, them kids was fighting.
The movie was that was
Transformers.
That was in Transformers that did that to you? Okay.
I went to the movies. Bro, these kids come in, they lights all hella bright and shit. Like, so I'm already annoyed. And then they just go right up to the top and just start beating up this girl, bro.
Whoa.
And the same, it was like, that was at Bayfair.
I'm used to that type of shit happening at Bayfair.
Yeah.
That was the original Ratchet theater was Bayfair, but now I think Bayfair, like, the modern got played out. You know what I mean?
It's lame now.
That theater, you know what's crazy? I think it's because of security, bro. Because I haven't recently went there. I don't know what happened the day you went, but the day I went, it was like 4 security guards. And I'm like, are they about to check our tickets? They was like, no, y'all good. We here for kids jumping theaters. I'm like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Y'all deep out here for that. And so they was literally there to stop kids from going to multiple theaters. I'm like, that's what's up. You know what I mean? But I thought they cracked down on that there. You know, we used to do that all the time. Like, go see one movie. We pay for one movie, but go see like 2 or 3 of them.
Bro, you know, it was hella funny too. And I was there when they was fighting, right? So the security guard went up there and she was like, and everybody dispersed, like all the kids dispersed. But these 2 girls was like locked, bro. Like they, you know how girls pull her hair and shit.
It's bad. Yeah.
And she was talking to her like they was like, she was all calm and stuff like, yeah, you all right, baby? And then she like flashed the light and they like
still struggling.
They was struggling. I was
2
dying,
boat constrictors fighting.
But yeah, they gave us free tickets and all that.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, that's unfortunate what happened at AMC, man.
Yeah,
like I said, we got to try to get a hold of our kids, man. That shit is wild. Our youth out here is being so destructive. It's hard to be a kid nowadays. I can only imagine what it's like going to high school right now.
It is.
Niggas got Babe,
bruh,
dripped out with the ice gold chains.
Bruh,
the only difference now, though, like when we was in high school and middle school, it wasn't cool to be like the nerd or the geek or to watch anime. Have you peeped how this whole new younger generation, the whole wave now is just fully into chilling and watching anime?
Yeah, no, so it's definitely like, more popular.
I feel like you gotta salute them ones that took all that ridicule so that they could run, because they walked just so they could run.
Facts. Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was every now and then. It wouldn't be at school, but it'll be on some. You chilling at your partner's house and Dragon Ball Z get brought up, and you find out that everybody watched it. Like, oh, y'all watch Dragon Ball Z too?
Exactly.
Or like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the
niggas
thing.
start
Nowadays. It's like we all go on social media and we can just link up in a group or whatever. And I know that you like it because we in the same social media group or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like I remember one of my homies, Bernard, bro. I didn't know we went to middle school with each other. Mm-hmm. I didn't know he played baseball until we got into 9th grade, and then he on the team. I'm like, bro, you play baseball? Like, what? Like,
That's crazy.
You for hell long, bro. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But now we would have been new because it would have been all on. My games would be all on social media. I'd be posting it and all that.
A lot of what you like is going for sure be on social media, to the point where, like, yeah, you can find out a lot about somebody through their social media.
Yeah, I seen this one comedian, bro. He had the funniest joke. He was like back in the day, like, if you like dressing up like a baby, that's something that you did in your basement. But he was like, nowadays they got groups and like you can meet up. Now you got 30 motherfuckers at the hotel dressed up like babies.
That's
and
crazy.
They got rights and all type of stuff.
You ain't lying, bro. We done came to a point where you can find a group that's into everything. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You got some people, they out there. You got a weird fetish, you go people's is out. People's is out there. Golly, man.
Facts.
All right. Moving on. Has anybody checked out the Ahsoka show, the Star Wars Ahsoka show? What about you?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's my next start.
All right. Well,
it just started though, like a week or 2 ago, right?
But this is on the second. It's coming up on the 3rd week, so it's 3 episodes out. The first week they dropped 2 episodes.
Okay.
So I wasn't a huge, because it's based off. It's really like continuing off the Clone Wars, the animated show, and Rebels TV, the television show, but more so Rebels. And so I didn't finish that. I started it, so I kind of know the basics. And so I know after Darth Sidious was defeated, it was a dude named Thrawn. He was blue. So he was like the next in line to rule the Empire. And the big thing about that was, Luke Skywalker going up against him. And it was a book called Heir of the Empire, and Thrawn was the heir because he was next in line to rule, next bad guy. And so this is where it's picking up at. But instead of Luke Skywalker being like the main centerpiece, you got Ahsoka going to look for him. And I believe at the end of Rebels, they had this new Jedi named Ezra, and he like super saucy with the Force to the point where he gave his lightsaber away.
I thought he had the cleanest lightsaber.
He had one of the cleanest lightsabers. It was a pistol in the lightsaber, or a blaster in the lightsaber. But he gave it away, and I believe at the end of the Rebel series, him and Thrawn went to this other galaxy via these things called the Purgle. They're like space whales, but Star Wars space whales. And these whales, they can go to hyperspace, but they can go to other galaxies. So like they like the sauciest as far as moving around or whatever, but like they just disappeared into the unknown regions. And so I guess the whole concept of the series is Ahsoka and her peoples from the show trying to go find Ezra and Thrawn, or stop Thrawn from coming back to, you know, start the Empire up again. Going off that, like I said, I'm not an expert on it, but I just know the basics. I am digging the show for sure. I like the first 2 episodes. I think I like the most. The only reason I probably got an issue with episode 3 is because they're doing that thing where the episode is like 30 minutes long. And at this point, I think it's only 6 episodes, and the first 2 episodes together is like an hour and 15 minutes if without the credits. If so you add both the 2 episodes together,
quick watch.
Yeah, so I'm it makes me upset because I feel like this could have been a movie, because the next episode was only 30 minutes, but it wasn't really 30 minutes. It was like 28 at the most, because you know you got the credits in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to compensate for that. So it's definitely movie quality as far as what it looked like. I don't know if you seen Andor. You seen Andor?
No.
Did you see Andor?
I haven't finished yet. I just got where I'm at on Andor. They like right when they was starting that mission.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say I think Andor had the most money put into the show, and you can tell because it looked crazy. It kind of looked like Rogue One because it was based off Rogue One. You know what I mean?
Is Ahsoka gonna tie into Mandalorian?
Yes. So I believe these first episodes are going on before season 3 happened. So season 3 of The Mandalorian didn't happen yet, right? As far as the first 3 episodes, but I think it's gonna end up linking up. The next season of Mandalorian is not gonna be a season though; it's gonna be a movie. So they changed it. So the next time we see Mando, it will be an actual movie. I think it's coming to theaters too. Yeah. So far so good. I'm just got my little bit of issues with the running time, and I just like the lightsaber fights, because you got these 2 I don't want to call them Siths, but these dark Jedis. It's these Jedis that survive Order 66. It's a dude, and his name is Balin, and the girl is named something Hattie or whatever, but everybody calling her Baddie. She's bad. She's smacking. But she is his Padawan or whatever. She even got like the little Padawan braid, but it's him and her, and they work for Thrawn or whatever, but they call themselves Jedis, you know what I mean? But they just were able to survive Order 66, and I guess they super salty about that. But man, they going, bro. They turned up. Somebody got stabbed up already. I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's clean. I'm like, okay, they taking it there.
Again? It's
Rosario Dawson.
Yeah,
she cold, man. I couldn't wish for a better person to play her, because it's just so she's so clean, bro.
That was her in Sin City, right?
Yep, Rosario Dawson, the first Sin City. She is part of the hooker squad. They was hella clean. It was hella clean. She usually go crazy in action movies, and she don't get enough. But like her as Ahsoka with this lightsaber, and she trained by Anakin, so you know she turned up, bro. She is so clean. She be dogging shit, bro. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm digging the show. If I had this, because it's not over yet, but the first 3 episodes, if I had to rate it all together, I'll probably say it's like it's a real dope show. So like a solid 7 right now. It can easily get better though.
Okay.
Like I'll keep it at a 7. 7 is goddamn high. Like Star Wars been fucking up. So
Disney, bro,
get it together.
Get it together, bro.
Jesus Christ, man. Like don't 27 minutes. Excuse me. Like that's not long enough, bro. And like I said, it could be me being upset because I want more, but it was some scenes that they let linger on too long. I'm like, if you know it's gonna be this short, do not have this type of talking or this type of dialogue for that long. Recording in Oakland.
We know it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. You gonna get sirens every now and then.
Bro, it's live and direct.
Live and direct from East Oakland. All right. But let's go ahead and get into the main topic of discussion with the Equalizer 3. Oh my goodness. This is directed by Antoine Fuqua. All right, but we're picking up after right. I guess not. Almost pretty much right after Equalizer 2, we following my man Robert McCall. He is over in Italy and Sicily. Is it? I think it's Sicily.
Yeah.
And I think he has found his peace. He likes it here, but lo and behold, we got some gangsters here. You know what I mean?
Some real knuckleheads.
Stirring up problems, man. They wanna mess around and find out. But yeah, man, the way they shot the trailer to this is really misleading. So going in, you're probably not gonna be able to guess how the movie starts and ends, because it starts off with a crazy scene, it throws you right into the action basically, without no build up to what's going on. And I really like that about this movie. I'll say this movie, as far as directing and editing, might be the peak out of all three of them, because it was so many scenes. I don't think this was supposed to be a scary movie, but this shit
bro turned into Jason Voorhees for sure.
It had the theater jumping. I'm talking about everybody like like it was literally turned into a horror movie at one point. My man Robert McCall is cold. He is cold. So I got to give it out to Antoine Fuqua as far as the directing went, because he took it there with this one.
Great, really great cinematography, like great scenes.
How many times did I say that I wish this is beautiful? I want to go there. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it was great, picturesque, like shots of Italy or Sicily, wherever they was.
Yeah.
Just great shots. And we seen it in Dolby.
Yeah, the Dolby.
Yeah.
So that's like super surround sound.
Yeah. So it was like the seats was moving and stuff. It kind of put you like directly into the movie. Also scared you a lot too, like 'cause some of the scenes, like he said, was like,
bro, it's perfect. You can see this movie in I think they call it 4DX, which will probably work. Or like I said, you go see the Dolby when it's like extra loud or whatever, and the seats rumble when something happened.
Yeah.
You also got Dakota Fanning in here. She's playing the daughter of one of the people from part 2. I forgot one of the his friend from part 2. I forgot the lady's name.
Lady.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I think I might. It was something about this movie. So you have like a slow build as far as when he gets to this particular town and he has to spend a certain amount of time here, when he starts getting really cool with the locals.
Yeah.
And that can easily be boring and tiring when it comes to filming. And but what Antoine Fuqua was able to do as far as to get you really attached to the town was dope. Like I was able to, it was almost like I was a part of the town. They was able to make that town come alive, to make it an actual individual. So you cared about every individual in that town, from the shop owners to the person that Denzel was staying with. They did a really good job.
Gave you a reason to care about, or for Mr. McCall, Roberto.
Yeah.
Care. Like, why is he doing this?
Nah, facts. So I think the slow build between, like, in the middle of the film was justified, because it was a reason, and it wasn't like sloppy or, you know what I'm saying, or like reaching, you know what I mean? I think it worked out fine.
And without, like, I'm not trying to spoil anymore, but without, like, you could see like the battle he was having inside itself to not do it. Like, you know what I mean? He
really was. So once he got to that town, I think, because it's not a spoiler, he was done, bro. He wanted to chill out. He think the fact that I didn't plan on coming here, but I'm getting accepted, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody really kind of
cool.
Yeah, you know I think I'm just gonna chill here.
But it's like they forced his hand, and
that's what makes it love. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, it was a particular kill that happened in here. Right when it started getting juicy, I couldn't help but clap, bro. I made somebody else clap. Because it threw me. So I'm like, bro, what? He started going crazy.
Yeah. He even remember like, it was a scene where it was like, he's done, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And then he went back and got the thing and then he started turning up again.
Dude, the way he was killing people.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I asked him during the movie, I'm like, you think he a serial killer, bro? Like, what defines a serial killer? 'Cause I think a serial killer likes killing,
right?
Got multiple bodies,
Right.
and kills particular type of people.
Right.
Hey, I mean, though he fitting the marks, bro.
So
like
Dexter, he only killed bad guys.
Yeah, but it's like the most ridiculous bad guys. Cause you can you can do a petty crime, he'll let you slide. You know what I'm saying? He's not Batman.
Shit, Dexter was killing serial killers.
Yeah, so that's
Facts.
so it's almost like if Dexter was John Wick. Like,
also, like the way he was killed, like, cause this is in the first and second one too. It's not a spoiler. Like he looks in their eyes while they dying.
Oh, he wants you to feel it. So that's what they do. I say, okay, the bad guys are easily forgettable, but what the director is able to do as far as making you hate them, you genuinely hate these people. Like, bruh, please, like, and you hate them so much, you really just want them to die, but you don't expect them to die like that. It's even more satisfying when he goes hard with it. I'm like, oh, you gonna do it? Oh, I almost forgot it was a rated R movie. It got to be rated R, right?
It gotta be.
It had to be rated R because I'm like, wait a minute,
sure.
It's a lot of blood in here. I'm like, oh, this is rated R. I'm
it's
like,
definitely rated R.
Okay, thank
100%.
God. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about it going into the movie.
Without even looking at the rating, I can almost guarantee.
Yeah, I'm sure it's rated R. Yeah. It has to be. It has to be. All right, I gotta ask this question.
Let's do it.
Well, should we rate it first?
Yeah, we can rate it.
You go first.
I'm gonna give it a real deal 8.5. Very clean movie. Very good cinematography.
Okay.
Very good acting. Obviously it's the same trope where it's like a guy vengeance type. So it's not like real super original.
Okay.
But 8.5.
I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna go real deal as well. I'm just gonna give it a solid 8 because same thing what you said. You still got your typical tropes, and I kind of wanted a little bit more as far as action. Like I feel like this one might have had less action out of all the other movies, but for some reason, I think I like this movie the most for some reason. I think it is more relatable as far as like storytelling and stuff like that. So I think this might be my favorite.
Okay.
Respectable. Last question though, before we get out of here, if we can manage it.
Let's do it.
Who will win, John Wick or Robert McCall?
Okay.
Who you got?
So we talking about gunfight or fist fight?
Everything.
So gunfight, I'm gonna go with my man John Wick.
You picking John Wick?
I'm picking John Wick in a gunfight.
In an enclosed area.
Okay, with guns?
Well, everybody get to have I guess so. I mean, well, they gotta get to the guns.
Okay, so if they gotta get to
and what you gotta set up to like it gotta be some context like
they in a small room.
I just think if they in a small room, I don't think they would just pop off. Like they would have to have some like.
Well, okay, we'll do a work.
I'm saying they have some kind of like. I don't want to say vengeance towards each other. Like for us to get like you know what I'm saying to get the full.
All right, how about this? No guns.
Guns.
But in a warehouse with a bunch of weapons.
I'm going with McCall. Bro was doing people dirty, bro.
All right, so how you feel?
Well, that's why it just like I said, it just depends. Like,
no guns, just all weapons.
No guns, but what do you mean by all weapons? Like,
be sword in there, nunchucks,
guns in the warehouse.
No guns, no guns.
Yeah, hand to hand combat. I'm leaning more towards
Robert McCall.
Yeah, okay. Because like you said, John Wick gonna tear you down with a pistol. Like it's over with.
He going crazy.
But I mean, his hand to hand seemed a little less smooth than Robert McCall. Robert McCall, like that boy got a pencil.
Yeah, okay. I think so. I might be with our. I'm gonna pick Robert McCall without guns, but if guns are involved, that'd be a little bit more sticky because he is.
Oh, he nice.
He nice. He is nice, but my man John Wick got that Kevlar suit. So I mean, he got to come with the Kevlar suit. You got to give it to him.
Yeah.
So I think John Wick will get that one. But I mean, that's still a crazy fight though.
Bruh, it'll be the craziest thing ever. Like. John, McCall come in with his watch. How long do you think he'll give John Wick? How long would he put on his
Like,
watch?
do they know about each other?
13 seconds.
13 seconds.
I think he'll take John in 13 seconds.
I think he'll give him longer than that just for the give him the benefit of the
13
doubt.
seconds, bro. He's so cold, bro. He don't, bro. He's so mean. He is hella
I
mean.
think he'll calculate him. Be like, all right, special for.
I'm gonna say 13
super
seconds.
assassin.
John Wick, you get 13 seconds.
I'm gonna give him 23, bro. Jordan.
All right, last question. If you had to fight one of these dudes, who you fighting?
Oh my god.
Any weapon you want, it don't matter, bro. You get any weapon. Who you fighting?
Do they got the weapons?
Yeah.
They got weapons too. Damn, bro, that's a good question.
Come on, man. I need them quick.
All right,
What you got?
All right, quick without no. I'm gonna go with John Wick.
Whoo, shit.
If I got my Glock, I'm gonna pick Robert McCall because
I'm picking Robert McCall, bro. I'm sorry. He don't got no Kevlar suit. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. He don't got no Kevlar suit.
True.
And if I'm far away enough, I think I'd be over there. You know what I mean?
That's
Hide
true.
around the corner. I'm not gonna be one of them weak dudes, bro. That's gonna get picked off, like trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be.
Fight with John Wick.
It's bad. It's bad.
That's true.
All right. We don't want to hold everybody too long, man. This has been the Real Talk Podcast. Look forward to more of these. If you are new here, make sure you hit that thumbs up and that sub button, and also
The notification bell.
so you can stay up to date on when we dropping more podcasts. I think we're gonna do podcasts from now on. It might be a little bit easier to perform this, but yeah, man. Like I said, thank you, my man Stony Starks, Iron Man Stacks himself, for coming through.
Yes, sir.
You'll be seeing a lot more of him, but yeah, man. It's been real with the Real Squad, and we are out.
Peace.